What's going on, guys? Today is July 17th, Wednesday, hump day. So today we'll be doing a daily recap on my trades today on the trade the pool second take at the evaluation. And I believe it's day number 3, so it's the third day. I started this evaluation Monday. It's Wednesday, so this will be the third day of me trading this evaluation. So yeah, let's just hop right into the trades today. I am up $275 today. Not bad, not great. Didn't hit my daily target. Yeah, really felt like I probably should. There was some good volatility. There was some good movement in the morning, especially on the in the semiconductors after the Biden administration threatened with tariffs and whatnot. I believe Trump came out with I forgot what he had said, but it was some about China paying. I don't know. I had to look up the news. I can't really remember what it was. It was some news, but it was mainly involved within the semiconductors and of course you got Tesla. They purchase a lot of these semiconductors, a lot of these chips, and and of course NVDA, AMD, and all the other semiconductor companies were just they were just selling off this morning. Gap down. So. There's some movement, good volatility, but let me see if I could sort these trades here. Okay, because I think my first trade was on AMD, so make sure I got everything going here. Okay, yeah. So the chart in front of you, AMD 1 minute chart, and just break down this first trade for 400 shares. This trade was executed 9:53 in the morning. Yeah, I really wait. I guess I was really patient. I thought I traded earlier than this, so I was really patient waiting for a setup. I mean, just the volatility, looking at the sell-off early in the morning, and I was waiting for a 9 EMA scalp, and didn't really get it. I mean, this bar here was a big range bar. I mean, that bar right there was, what's that, $1 range on AMD. So, I was waiting for a clean setup here. A lot of these bars were really, really wide ranged. So yeah, anyways, sold off, market gap down. You see the AMD gap down. Sold off on the open, came back up to VWAP, and sold down again, came back up, and this was my first trade right here. After I was trying to wait until, like I said, the volatility kind of slowed down with these wide range 1 minute bars. So came up, moved up above the nine moving average, closed below that. So when it closed below the 9 exponential moving average, I know I always say moving average. The white line here, that's an exponential moving average, an EMA, not SMA, simple moving average. So if I say moving average, it's going to be always referred to as the EMA. So yeah, sell stop below this candle here, and stop above that. Now this candle, I had it how it wicked. And this is another, I really got to work on this. There was a wick here and I took it off, right? I closed the trade out. Only an $18 loss, but still, it did go again. I would have been in drawdown, and this was 400 shares. So I would have been, $160 give or take in drawdown before, but it would only last, 1 minute bar, and then I would have had a good 2 to 1 there. But I did take it out after seeing this wick, and it closed back. The 1 minute bar closed back above 167, and yeah, so That's okay. I mean, that's okay. I should have, and I got to work on holding them, accepting the risk when I take these trades, accepting the risk and going through. But I was, I had trouble. I had 3 losing trades in the morning yesterday. I was able to make a comeback yesterday, but I had 3 losing trades in a row, and I guess I just came in today, and I didn't want to have that same thing happen, right? I didn't want to have 3 losing trades, or I didn't want to have, a losing trade right off the bat. So I did close it. I did close it out for an $18 loss. Okay. So I need to work on that. That's something I do need to work on, accepting the risk when I get in these trades. The reason why I closed out, there was a reason. It was starting to go, and then it started to push back up. And as it was getting around 167, that's really where I kind of closed it out around there. Actually, it wasn't actually 167. It was, 166.94. So it was even before the candle even closed. But it just seemed like, and these bars here were kind of, wide range bars. So, whatever. I closed that one out. Second trade here was on AMD. So second trade was again, had this after that green bar came down. It did not close below the 9 EMA, but I decided just because there was like a topping tail right there, came up to this level. What was this? 167.50. And then, it didn't go past that. So, I mean, he had a topping tail, candle, 1 minute candle there, sell stop below 167, and triggered me in. And then I pretty much got a 1 hour on it. I had my risk up here, and, it was a 1 hour trade, $210. So yeah, that in hindsight, like I said, even with this trade, if I would have just held it, and I would have had a 2R on it. I mean, 2R would have been down here, but it worked out. It worked out. Here was another trade right here, but here was another EMA 9 EMA scalp right here. I could have took advantage of. So I'm still working on the strategy. I still gotta, make sure to, follow my rules and make sure to try to get at least a 1.5 R. So, 1.5 times my risk, right? If I'm risking $200 on with 400 shares, I want to make sure I'm at least, capturing like maybe 300, ideally 2R, 400, but I mean, looking at this, the market, AMD, and, the market in general, Tesla, AMD, well, Tesla was actually ripping higher at this time. But all the semiconductor stocks, and NVIDIA was just chopping around. That's another thing. AMD really had it bad, where AMD was really selling off, but NVIDIA at this point was just really chopping around. And I didn't know if NVIDIA was going to break the low, the pre-market lows, and continue lower, or if it was gonna try to make some type of gap fill. So yeah, I mean, this was really extended. I think that's why I was cautious on didn't really know how much more lower this could go. So yeah, anyways, that was AMD. That was a second trade on AMD, 2 trades on AMD here. Around about 10 o'clock, 9:53 was the first trade. Second trade was at 9:55, just before 10. And then I jumped over here to NVIDIA. Just jump over here to NVIDIA.
Playing from boss.
So yeah, NVIDIA was what I was looking for here on NVIDIA was actually let me see if I can pull it up here on the other chart here for you. Let me move Trader View out the way. Let's see here. NVDA. Yeah, see, you could even see it clear here on the daily chart. This here is a daily chart on the bottom. This is a support that I was looking at. And I think this might actually not line up. Yeah, kind of. So here is the hourly chart. This chart here of NVIDIA. So NVIDIA came right down into this support level, right? And this is like multi-week support. Actually, I want to say it's been about a month. So, you know, you had a low here, came up, came down, tagged it, had another low, tagged it here. So you had, you know, chopping around here, you know, formed the support, came back, tested, confirmed support, confirmed there, and then as NVIDIA got in this same level here. So as NVIDIA came back down into this level, you know, found support. So I was looking for a support bounce, right? That's how I tagged it in TraderView, support bounce. So it came back down into this level, and then I was looking at to trade it to the long side for a bounce on NVIDIA. And actually, I want to say this one, I might have took it in at a 2 minute. Let's look at the 2 minute here. So yeah, I did take it on the 2 minute. So, you know, this 2 minute candle right here, you had to push down, you know, higher than these red volume here, and you know, on this, I think because it's a green volume bar and it's a red candle. So I think what is this platform, Traders Evolution, what I think it does, there's more buying in this candle than there is selling, so it turns it green. I think that's why it's green. But anyways, it was a volume spike, right? So it was a volume spike candle, and then the next candle just shot up. Buy stop above these highs here, these two candle highs on the 2 minute, got in, and unfortunately this one here pulled back up on the 1 minute chart. This one here, after, because I was looking at the 1 minute chart as well, and I should have been managing it on the 2 minute chart, but I took it on the, you know, I took it on the 2 minute chart as a 2 minute setup, but I was pretty much managing on a 1 minute chart, which is probably not the ideal idea, because I did get faked out here, because after this bar shot up and then quickly rejected and closed below, what was this, 119, pretty much this 119 level here, and it quickly, you know, closed below that. So I just got out on the close of that candle practically, because I was worried about it just coming right back down. And then the other trade was the same thing. Well, this trade, so the trade on NVIDIA, this support bounce, 400 shares, I lost $66, right? So I got in there, and then, you know, once it wicked down and then it closed, I just closed the trade out, $66 loss. And then let me see if I can expand this up. Okay. So then in this next trade here, price never closed. This trade I did take off the 1 minute chart. So price came, you know, way down here, almost 118, got, you know, sucked right back up, and then closed, you know, above the 9 moving average, you know. So I took a buy stop, I put a buy stop right there, and then just wrote it up here. Now I did see that 119.50, I want to say, that was like, there was a real large seller up there I saw on the level 2. So, you know, after it came back down, and then, you know, I just took it out right there. So that was a $118 trade. So that wasn't bad. Made up the $66 loss on the first one on that fake out, you know. So that was a good trade. Still not nowhere. That was a pretty much a 1R, if a 1R, because my stop, ideally my stop should have been down there, but it wasn't. It was more in the middle of this candle, which I could have got stopped out real easy. But the way that candle came down, and I mean, that's a dollar, you know, that's like a 70-cent candle right there, right? So no, I might have had 50. Yeah, so I might have done all right. That might have been almost a 1 hour trade. So, ideally I was targeting up towards VWAP because I was anticipating the market, or NVDA to hold that support down there. So I was targeting back up to VWAP. And once I saw that seller at what was it, 119.50, and I seen this candle come back down, I just closed it out there. Just be on the safe side, because I mean, you can see it came right back in. It did go below this candle, so if I kept my stop there, I would have got stopped out. So, but that's okay. 1 hour trade on that one. That was okay. And then back to AMD. Back to AMD here. This one I want to say I took also on. This was kind of a setting trade. I really thought this was a triple bottom. You had a bottom here, but I took this one off the 2-minute chart. So go over here to the 2-minute. So I took this setup here off the 2-minute, right? So I mean, this is like a triple. I mean, you could clearly see it. This was kind of upsetting because I really did think AMD was going to bounce back up to VWAP at this time. Because NVIDIA was starting to go. NVIDIA was going up to VWAP, and I really thought AMD was going to do the same, but AMD was really, really weak today. And you can see the triple bottom. You had a bottom there, bottom here, and it came up this 165 level. That was real strong. And I think I had 2 orders. I had a scale out of half my position at just under 265, and I had the other at VWAP, so I was going to try to trail it to VWAP. And I really thought this play was going to really work out. But anyway, you had the, kind of like a triple bottom. Then you had this big bullish candle. And I like these candles because they come down and they pierce the lows of these candles. And, like this one here, this could have been a double bottom, and it did go right up to 165 on that one. And this one, I thought at least we're going to make up to 165, 400 shares on this. And so, yeah. Entered in right above this candle here. It came up and it just got smashed. I mean, it just got hammered, right? And I think I was moving the stop up just below break even. I forgot what level maybe I looked at a. Yeah, so I think what I did, I think this 1 minute bullish candle here, I think I put the stop right under that. So if it broke below that 1 minute bullish candle, and then also the 9 moving average, I was out. And that's exactly what happened. So I took it off the 2-minute chart and got stopped out on the moved the stop up, and got stopped out on 1 minute chart. But I mean, it's a good thing, because look, I mean, I would have lost a full R on that trade. So that's all right. $54. I mean, that was a real frustrating trade, because I mean, that's like a triple buy. I was really anticipating to at least make it up to 165, and ideally I was hoping to get it back up to VWAP. But yeah, AMD was just really weak today. And then going over here to Tesla, I think I took off the 5-minute, and this was my last trade. Only 100 shares, because I haven't been doing so good on Tesla. I've been hitting Tesla's been real volatile, and I just haven't really been doing great on Tesla. So yeah, 5-minute chart. So this was a VWAP bounce on the 5-minute chart. So what was it? Yeah, 100 shares. All right. Tesla on the 5-minute chart came right up to VWAP, wick VWAP, and then put in this kind of like this bearish candle here. I keep forgetting the names of some of the. I mean, it's not a doji. Doji would have had a middle body, but this has the body more towards the low of the candle. That's a bearish candle. So anyways, Sell stop here below that candle, stop up here, and I never got triggered. I never got triggered into it. When this candle, the bearish candle closed, my entry signal candle, the next candle opened up and it started to go up, right? So it started to move up, and then it break the high of that candle. So I just left my order in there, and it just got smacked right down, entered me in, and I wrote it down. And then this 5-minute candle here, this is really, I closed it on the open, and I never should. I mean, look at this. This is why I say I think I really got to work on holding these trades. I mean, accepting the risk and holding them. I mean, even if I just moved it to break even, but I when you're in the moment and you got you're trying to hit a goal for the day, and at this time I said this was going to be my last trade, so I was up about, I don't know, about 160, 170 bucks, and this was going to be my last trade. So when I saw this candle, I mean, yeah, it came up and then it quickly sold off and closed. Sometimes that could be a candle that, just where it's at, price could, price on this second 5-minute, or this, well, I guess it would be a third 5-minute candle for my entry. But on this candle, a lot of times it could go back up, right? So I don't know if I wasn't just trusting it or, whatnot, but... And I had to leave too. I mean, at this time it was 11, so I had things I had to do. So I just ended up closing it out, and that would have been a beautiful, beautiful 2R trade. I mean, well over 2R if I held it, but where my order was, like, I think my order was right here for a 2R. So risk above the high there. And I think it was right around here for 2R. So right about 150, 150, give or take. And yeah, that would have been a nice 2R. But I only made $96 because I closed it out earlier. And I sat through this. I mean, it came almost up to my entry price. And I sat through it. And I should have at that time I could even just, trailed my stop, looking at this and reviewing it, right? So this is why I said, doing these reviews helped me out a lot, because I could look back on my trades and I could see what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. All right, what I'm doing right is I'm waiting and I'm using sell stops or buy stops to enter me in the position when a signal candle breaks its high or low. All right, if I'm going long or short. So I'm waiting, instead of, this candle here closing and then moving up and I try to sell it again, or I try to sell it up here, but the market keeps going up, right? So I'm waiting. That's what I'm doing good. I'm waiting on the setups, and I'm putting my orders in there, and I'm doing that good. But right now I'm taking profits too early. Okay, I'm taking profits too early on these trades. And a lot of them, not all, of course, not everything's going to work out. We all know that, but majority of these are working out. And, if looking back at it, if I were to just trail, okay, this candle here closed, trail my stop loss to the high of this 5-minute candle. This candle closes, trail it at the high of this 5-minute candle. This candle closes, trail at the high. And all you do is trail at the highs of these candles, your stop loss. I mean, look at that run. Where would you have been stopped out at? Right here. So I could have captured this whole move and got stopped out right here. So, on the 5-minute and the longer term charts, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, it's easier to do that because you don't get wicked out. When you're on the 1-minute charts, I mean, these charts have a lot of wicks, and it's kind of hard. I mean, even on the 1-minute chart, looking at a 1-minute chart, break down below there, game up, maybe a close above the 9, right? Close above the 9 moving average. In that situation, it would have took me out right here. Close above the 9 moving average. So, you know, things will work on, things that I see that I could work on in a 2-minute chart. But it took out way down here. Pretty much you could, yeah. Well, no, I'm lying. Yeah, the close, yeah, this one close above the 9 moving average here. If you're doing a close above the 9 moving average, it'd take you out. So, yeah. So all in all, it was an okay day. My daily goal is about 400 to 500. Didn't reach the daily goal. I made what I lost back yesterday and some, so that's okay. I'm up $712 in this account, and just to show you, move this out the way. Okay, bring over Trader's View. So yeah, here's Trader's View. Up $712 for the week so far. Still got three days. Well, 2 days. I'm sorry, 2 days. Wow, today's Wednesday. You get 2 days to go in the week. Wow, tomorrow's Thursday and then Friday the 19th. Okay, and so yeah, goal. My weekly goal is, I think I have it set for 1,500 on this account. Ideally, that's my goal, $1,500 a week. Will I make it? I don't know. I should be able to hit 1,000. If I do 1,000 each week, let's say if I make around about $1,000 each week, it would take me about 7 weeks to pass this evaluation, since I have what is it? So it'll take a little longer than 7 weeks because I have a $7,800 profit target. Now I know I could be risking a lot more than what I'm risking. I'm not even truthfully using half of my buying power. I have $160,000 buying power, and I'm not even using half of that on this account. So yes, I could be risking more, but with my risk limits, like I said, I'm not trying to. My self-imposed daily risk is $600 a day, and I'm not trying to exceed that. And Trade the Pool, this account size that I have, they have a stop out, a daily risk that, if you hit, they'll just stop you from trading, and that's $1,300 with this account. So, I mean, practically my self-imposed stop is half of, what Trade the Pools is with that. So, that's fine. I was slow and steady than trying to really rush it, I guess, So, but once I build up, I could take more risk, right? Once I build up a cushion in the account, I could start taking a bit more risk with these trades. So yeah, that was today. What was it? 6 trades today. AMD, first AMD trade down 20. Second AMD trade 208. NVDA trade minus 68, lost $68. NVIDIA, this NVIDIA trade 116. This AMD lost $56, and then 95 on Tesla, the final trade. And I'm gonna start adding some tags in here too, based on what time frame I'm trading off of. So if there's if I'm trading off the 1 minute, and if it's an EMA scalp on the 1 minute, a 9 EMA scalp on the 1 minute, then I'm gonna tag it that it's on the 1 minute. If it's on the 2 minute, I'm gonna tag it that's on the 2 minute. If I take a trade setup on the 5 minute, I'll tag it that it's a trade setup on the 5 minute. And I'm still working on different plays within my playbook. So once I perfect all this stuff, I mean, it'll be a lot smoother, smoother trading for me, because that's a good thing about these evaluations. You're not really risking but the money that you purchased the evaluation. But if you could practice and build your playbook, see what's working, what's not working, without having to risk your own money. So that's great. Yeah, my running P&L for the day, really a clean running P&L. I mean, move up, dip a little, move up, dip a little, and then closed out at the high. So clean running P&L. And yeah, so that's These are the trades for today. 17th of July, up 712 bucks on the account. Today I am up, what was it, $275 for the day. And yeah, not bad, not bad. I can't complain about it. And tomorrow will be another day, and make it a green day, and try to hit my daily goal tomorrow. Try to hit it. I ain't gonna, I don't want to, what am I trying to say? Don't want to over trade or trade bad setups or trying to rush anything, but try to more stick to my risk management and or playbook, and not accept the risk and be confident in the trades. That's it. You got to be confident in your trades, and then accept the risk that you take on the trades. And try to get at least a 1.5 R, because some of these trades aren't even a 1 R. Like this trade here, it just barely made a 1. I mean, it wasn't really a 1 R. I mean, from where I entered it in and closed it out, and here that's a bit under a 1 R, and that's not good. I mean, let me just see here, pull this up. See, my win rate is 50%, right? So my win rate today was 50%. I still made money, so I'm still making more than what I'm losing, so that's great. But the win rate was only 50%. Actually, let me see something on the trade. We don't want that. Reports, details. Yeah, largest gain 396, largest loss 156. Now this is for 3 days of trading, right? Since Monday. This is not just today. Average daily gain loss. So this is my average daily gain loss is 237. It's only 3 days of data, so average winning trade. My average winning trade is 129. My average losing trade is $101. So I guess my average winner is a bit above my average loser. So far, I've won about 11 trades, lost 7. So I'm about a 61% accuracy with the trades that I'm taking. It's not bad at all. Not bad. Total fees. Yeah, I'm just looking around to see if there's anything. So yeah, average trade is 39 bucks. It's my average trade. Win-loss ratio 61. So I mean, we'll have to see once I get more data. Like I said, this is only 3 weeks. I mean, 3 weeks, 3 days of data. So it's not gonna say too much right now. The P&L graph there looks good. Cumulative drawdown. So yeah, you look at the tag breakdowns. Do them and show tags by combination. So high R vol. Support bounce, triple bottom. There's only one trade with that. That was today. Like I said, a lot of these trades, I mean, I don't have enough data to really make, to really make anything out of this yet. But it's just gathering more data, gathering more trading days, more trades, and go from there. But yeah, so this is day 3. I'm gonna leave it here. So this is day 3 with the trade to pool evaluation, trading the trade to pool evaluation, and up to 75 today. Can't complain. And I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day, another trading day, and I will be back tomorrow with another recap. Thank you guys. Appreciate your time. Take care.